Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Jacob Restituto. I'm a musician from Northport, New York, and welcome back to another Why Don't We Mashup reaction video. I've definitely been enjoying these reactions. I think that they're killer vocalists, and I think that honestly, I think that's something that live streams or live videos do or live performances do, actually is a better way to say it. Live performances do better than studio performances. It can really show off and showcase the artist's vocals, and seeing these live mashup videos of theirs, it shows how much of how crazy good their vocals are, the vocal control, the vocal harmonies, the arrangements, and it's what I find even more wild is how they're able to keep your attention. Like, I'm watching these mashup like full long mashup, like, so they're 7 minutes long usually, or 4 minutes long, or 5 minutes long. So what I find amazing is they're able to keep your attention for 4 minutes, 5 minutes, 8 minutes long, you know, with a very simple recorded iPhone. You know, like, it's like they're filmed on the iPhone. They're 15 to 20 seconds each, 30 seconds each, and you can hear the ambient noise in the background. And the fact that they're still able to keep your attention and still able to impress people is even more impressive, because not only is it it's not the greatest audio recording quality, but it's still able to impress people, and that's a really hard barrier to break through. So shout out to them for being able to break that. That's very impressive. We're going into the live concert mashup. I haven't seen any of this, so I'm looking forward to a first viewing. If you want to check out some of the terms, you don't understand all the terms I talk about in my reaction videos, if you want to check out my Patreon, I'm starting a music production course on there, so I'm going to start posting things about that. If you want to check out my music, it means so much to me. One of my songs, I Need the Sun to Break, has has about 830,000 streams right now. I'm trying to get it to 1 million, so it means a lot to me. Let's see what we got.
Yeah, a few people know. If you don't know, basically we take our favorite songs that we hear on the radio or on our phone, on Spotify, whatever it is, and we mash them up and we make them bang. So we're gonna do that for you right now. I hope you enjoy. All right, let's go. Let's do it. Let's do it. All right, let's do it.
So I'm curious what Daniel has right there. It looks, I can't see it, but it looks like some sort of Ableton controlling a software. So like some sort of like trackpad, a trigger pad, where they're able to trigger different sounds or different things from it. So I'm really looking forward to seeing how they use it, because I always find it really impressive when artists are able to use that. Okay, that's exactly what I'm talking about. So he has this thing. It's called, I don't exactly remember, but it's usually triggers for Ableton Live, which is a production software. Like, for example, like Logic Pro, which is what I record in. It's another version of that, Pro Tools. But Ableton Live is really cool and really actually used really well for live performance aspects. But there's a whole bunch of different buttons on that thing you can't really see right now, but each one is linked to a different trigger. And if he hits, like, for example, that first one, it gives that first sound. A second one's going to give a completely different sound. Third one's going to give a different sound. And you can chop things up and do a whole bunch of almost like different beats and patterns and triggers based off of that, based off of samples.
People with the icy chain, why you claiming that you rich? That's a false claim. I go straight to the whip, no baggage claim. Hey.
See that? That's killer, man. I wanna, as a musician myself, I wanna start doing stuff like that. Like, look how he's triggering the bum, 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 and then the sample starts. It's crazy. That's so cool.
With the icy chain, why you claiming that you rich? That's a false claim. I go straight to the whip, no baggage claim. Hey, she gon' get a take. She gon' get a take. Pretty little thing. We out here dripping in finesse.
Dude, this song, I love this song. My wife and I sing this song all the time, because you know the funniest part about this song, the original song, is the fact of like, well, you got me dripping in finesse, and then there's like this little weird like like a drop in like a puddle, or it's like this really cool sounding sound in the original recording. But this is killer, man.
We out here dripping in finesse. Girl, it don't make no sense. Out here dripping in finesse.
Harmonies are sweet.
You know we out here dripping in finesse. She gon' get a take.
Okay, listen to that. So that's called the head voice. If not, that might even be falsetto that Daniel's singing right now. So when you're singing normal, you got your, so for example, I'll give an example. You got your chest voice right here. Then you're gonna go into head voice. So you got your chest voice right here. I mean, head voice. This is when you're singing up here. And then there's something called falsetto, which is when your larynx, actually your voice box actually flips over and you give a really airy voice up here, but you can go really high.
see your shadows in my.
Oh man, they're picking some pretty sick mashups and covers to do. This is pretty wild.
Can't take back the love that I gave you. It's to the point where loving and hate you.
Shout out to
change you, so
Juice
I
WRLD,
must
man.
replace you. Easier said than done. I thought you were the one listening to my heart. It's not in my head. You found another one, but I am the better one. I won't let you forget me.
Dude, I love that they're controlling these samples live. I think that's highly impressive. Not only are they doing it like just playing the song, or actually, you know what is even more impressive? The fact that they're playing it live while like performing it live, as opposed to some sort of like backing track, which still would have been highly impressive. But it's even more impressive, I feel like, because they're actually controlling the samples live. That's pretty wild.
Everyone count me out. I'm counting my bullets. I'm loading my clips. I'm writing down names. I'm making a list. I'm checking it twice and I'm getting no good. I just poured something in my car. I've been wanting something
you hear
I can feel. Promise I ain't never letting up. Money in your palm don't make you rich. Foot is on the neck. I got 'em stuck.
Dude, you hear that like machine gun? I love a machine gun bass where it's like, that's what at least what I call it. I don't know what the proper term is, but listen to the kick drum, the ba-da-ba-da-dum, ba-da-da-da-dum.
Foot is on the neck, I got 'em stuck.
Right here. Oh, there it is.
Give 'em something they can feel.
Killer, man.
You probably think that you are better now.
Big fan of Post Malone. Let's see this Post Malone.
You probably think that you are better now, better now. You only say that 'cause I'm not around, not around. You know I never meant to let you down, let you down. Would've gave you anything.
Dude, these harmonies are crazy, man. It's also wild that like this stuff is still able to keep people's interest, like I was saying in the beginning of the video, with like an iPhone recording. Like, and that's what I find so interesting. And I think that artists get caught up in this all the time as performers. Like more of like myself, like, and I'm not saying them, I'm saying myself and smaller artists and stuff, is we try to get music and our videos so perfect, when in reality people don't necessarily care as much about the quality of the video as much as the audio. Like, just like their performance is what makes this video good, not so much the video quality. And like, had they not posted this, or had this not been posted because it was, they'd be like, oh, it's filmed on an iPhone, it's not the quality that we want. Well, they'd be missing out on all this opportunity because people don't necessarily care about that. That's the same thing with the other mashups that they have, like the iPhone video recording. Like, they have several million views on some of those things, and it's like wild because some people would be like, why would I want to post the iPhone recording video of myself singing when people don't necessarily care as much? So it's this weird balance, I think, as a creator, of deciding I want to make good quality content, and people don't necessarily care about the quality of the production. They just want, you know, more content from the artist. And I find that so interesting.
But I gave you everything. You probably think that you are better now, better now.
I wouldn't be surprised if they produced this version themselves.
No one ever meant to let you down, let you down. Would have gave you anything, would have gave you everything. Whoa.
That was killer, man.
Thank you guys. Thank you.
I'm curious, like, what the biggest concert you guys know that they've done before? How big of people?
Yeah. Like I said earlier, it feels so good to be back in Houston. You guys have always gone hard for us. I mean, like anytime we come to Houston, we can just
The first show we ever played in Houston as a band, we sold like 30 tickets. So to be here today, like, is the craziest.
It's crazy.
That's got to be such a cool feeling, man.
It's crazy because I remember we showed up to that show and we were like, wait, this is the venue? Sorry about the children. Sorry, guys.
So mean.
I'm kidding.
Talk to them.
Fine, I'll just
talk
get
to
off
them.
stage.
Anyways,
Wait, hold on, I just received a comment. They sold out MSG. That's crazy, actually. That's highly impressive. I didn't know
remember we
that.
pulled up to the venue and like we were doing sound check and like the sound guy literally like couldn't hear us when we were talking to him. He was like, what? like that's not a good thing.
He
like,
was
he's
over at the
sound
mixing
guy.
board, just like mixing it. And I would give this guy a break. He was like an old dude. Like he was.
That's the worst, man. So one of the things of being an artist myself is if you don't have a good sound guy, it's not good. It's not going to be a good performance. Let's see if there's any more in this matchup.
Yeah.
If not, then move on. That was killer, man. I have to say I was highly impressed with that. The fact of them being able to do that performance live and sample those trigger those samples, highly impressive. So as always, I hope you guys enjoyed that. If you did, do me a huge favor and hit that subscribe button and that like button. If you want to check out my music, it means so much to me. One of my songs is close to 1 million streams, so if you could help me get that there, that'd be insane. But I'm incredibly grateful for all the support, and I just want to say that I hope you guys are enjoying it. And if so, do me a huge favor, hit that subscribe. And if you want to check out the rest of my Why Don't We videos, I got a whole bunch of stuff out there. And if you want to check out the Patreon, there's a link in the description. I'll see you guys next time. God bless and peace out.